1, 2, 3. There we go. What is going on, guys? We are back for another episode of Strategic Saturday. It is, of course, an homage to the original creator, The Kilpie Strategy. If you haven't seen him, definitely check him out. My link is always to his channel after I get done streaming. But without further ado, let us get into some ranked, guys. It is a pleasure to be streaming again tonight. Now, we're going to start out with some 6-player classic. I'm not really caring where we go. We'll even do progressive. Appears to be that we are going against... Now, I haven't seen that before. If it has a risk thing, but it's not a bot, and it doesn't have a location, does that mean that they are, in fact, a risk employee? Do they work for SMG? Possibly. I'm not sure. This is definitely going to be an interesting spectacle, to say the least. Now, getting into this game, we have Coffee Bowl from the United States of America. We have Tenacious the 8th. Kind of reminds me of Tenacious D. I don't know if you guys have ever heard him, but it's Jack Black's band. Pretty good, pretty funny stuff. We have Conley Doan from Unspecified. We have an entire U.S. lobby with Zeagle63 and Benjamin James. Now, Conley Doan, maybe they're from the U.S., maybe they're from Finland, I have not a clue. But, we got our signature green color. As you know, I like to use the color psychology along with green, because, as I'm sure you're aware, you see red, you get kind of mad. You see white, you think neutral. You see green, you think they're your friend. Two of the players decided to leave. No big deal. We'll get a couple others going. This is, of course, the main account. We are a master with 18,949. We did drop from Grandmaster, but it won't take us too long to get going into that. Hopefully Zeagle starts the lobby, as we don't want people waiting too long to get into this. We got a little BB-8 dude looking guy. And this is, of course, the account. We have 21 wins and 26 losses. And we actually just hit the defeated 10,000 troops mark. Not sure what's taken the lobby leader so long, but hopefully he'll get that straightened out here in just a moment. We have yet to do any 1v1s. We want to get at least in the top 500 before we start even messing with that, because it's not really a point. It's all just strategy puzzle. Logic puzzle, if you will. And you get into a 1v1 at the end of every game anyway. Now, I think I'm going to try and find possibly a different lobby, as this man is taking quite a while to load in. So let's see if we can't find a better lobby with 6 players. Did we just join the same lobby? No, we didn't, because it loaded. There's 6 players there on progressive on the classic map. This is a different lobby. I think we'll be starting here in just a minute. We actually are going against the Conley Doan fellow. And here we are. We are in a game. Now, if you're aware, if it has the Risk logo and has an unspecified location, does that mean that it's someone who actually works for the game of Risk? I'm not sure. Could be someone from SMG. Maybe it's just something you can do. I'm not sure, as I set my profile to where I am from. Someone bought it out of the game. It appears to be Conley. So, oh no, Conley Doan is the purple player. In the last lobby, I believe he was the black player. Looks like we are in the 6th starting position. We have a pretty good play for Australia, though I don't really want to go for it. Might just give it to red and try and get our troops out. We have a fair play for Northam. I think that is probably what I'm going to try and do. There's quite a bit of troops there, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Now, white player trying to spend their 3v1, lost all their troops on that round. Attacks with a 9 stack. Wow, that is quite the force. It is the second player's turn. It is, of course, the bot. The bot will be an Africa bot, so this should actually be good for us, as we don't have to have a bot on our borders. Now, from what it appears to me, we don't have any other premium users unless they're hiding their account to show that they are not quite as good as they're letting on. We have a turn 1 Australia decided to take out quite a bit of troops. I wouldn't have personally chosen to do that, but you know, Australia is always the wild card. You never really know what to expect. So magenta player, I think, is just gonna try and get some value out of their troop out here in Afghanistan. They're probably gonna be going for, oh, I want to say the Europe position, maybe the North American position. I'm not fully sure on that. They moved their 3 up to there, so that doesn't really give me too much information about what they're trying to do. Now, it just occurred to me, this is a game of progressive, so I just need to be strengthening my troops across the board. So we're going to make that a 6. We are going to put 2 there, and we're also going to strengthen this into a 5 stack. Now, we want to, of course, merge troops a little bit, and kind of just broaden out where we're at. So we do have, oh, I'm not sure if you count this as 2 positions. It is blocked by 2 different 5s, so I'm gonna count it as 2 different positions. So we have about 3 or 4 positions, depending on how you look at it. I don't really count anything under a 3 stack as a position. This is more so just something extra that I can bounce off of if I need to. It's out of the way. No one's gonna really try and take it because it's in Asia. We do have the white player securing the South America position, so we will have a couple early takes on continents. We'll see how they hold. Now, one thing I'll say is you never really want to bot at your front door, but red player is deciding to leave there. They've already strengthened up their 9, so this should be pretty good in red and white's favor. Now, as I'm sure you're aware, in progressive, continent bonuses are nowhere near as much important as... wow, my brain is tired. They are nowhere near as important as the trades, although if you get them early enough in the game, it can definitely make an impact as to where you're at, as well as if you're likely to be taken out. Now, it appears to me that purple has let us retreat some of our troops, so that is exactly what we're going to do. We will be merging those 2 positions over into Japan. We did lose a troop, not too big of a deal. We do still have a 4 stack, so that is always what we like to see. So, we're down to our 3 positions that we have in the game. We have the top 3 continents. I'd say it's a pretty good strategy. I personally like to have at least 1 troop in each of the 3 continents on either the northern or southern side of the board. Now, the reason for this being is I can connect to anywhere on the board. Now, I do have a couple favorited positions, like if I can, I like to have the Japan position. Madagascar is, of course, my favorite, and Central America is one of my favorites, either that or Greenland. Now, it looks to me like next turn we see the bot get the Africa continent, which will be very bad for the white player, very good for us. Red player playing their position very well, not overextending. They did on the first turn, but they've already made it up, so that was good on their part. Now we are back to the magenta player's turn. We're going to see what they do. Do they break the white player? I don't think they do. I think they just strengthen, take an easy take here in Greenland. Take the easy take in India. Alright. Now, this does probably scare the Australian player just a bit, as he has a 5 and a 4 on his border. But I don't think he's entirely too worried about it at this point in time, with it only being the 3rd turn. Now, something that I do like about this lobby is turns are going by rather quickly, so we're definitely going to have to see how it progresses. We could have our first trade-ins here on this next 3rd turn. 3rd person, I should say. So, we're going to have to see if anyone takes the 3. Now, purple has a couple very strong positions, has kill lines on me, so that is definitely something we are going to have to be wary of. Now, I think I want to just strengthen this position here and attack Kamchatka, so that is exactly what we're going to do. Now, I don't want to lock in my troops' position, so we're going to hold Kamchatka. Do we have the trade on 3? It appears that we don't. It's not too important, as it is only the first trade. And I highly doubt anyone's going to take it on 3. In Progressive, I actually prefer to be in the last spot, as it almost guarantees you bigger trades here on the second set of trade-ins. Now, white player is fighting the bot. I'm pretty sure they are treating this as though it is a fixed game, so that is definitely something we're going to want to keep track of. We could put ourselves in a position to where we could try and attack both the black bot and the white player. Now, still not sure. This may be an actual representative. If it is, that'd be kind of cool to be in their game. Obviously, I'm not knocking them for playing the game. I absolutely adore this game. I'm pushing 100 hours on this account, so it's definitely something I enjoy. Does Magenta break the white player? They receive kill lines. It appears to me they've gotten rid of their kill lines, which is definitely not something I was expecting. It is now Conley's turn. I'm going to see where this man goes. He is obviously a player who has spent at least a little bit of time and or money on the game, so I'm assuming they know a little bit of what they're doing. So we are going to try and just keep strengthening this position towards the white player. That's exactly what we're going to do. Because if we can get kill lines on the white player, that will enable us to hopefully spiral, take out the black player, who is essentially only in 2 positions, because we can collateral him into the white player. I may start merging my 7 into this 7, creating officially a 14 stack in Alberta. Not sure how well that'll work, but it's definitely something we should keep in mind. Now, the black bot is doing something. Not entirely sure what, but white player is, although only holding 1 position, definitely doing a good job at not letting the bot keep their bonus on their border. Do we have the set on 4? We do, but we're not going to use it. We're going to save this trade in until the absolute last second. Hopefully don't get taken out of the game, but you never know. Magenta has 4 positions across the board. Definitely a force to be reckoned with. Has at least a quarter more troops than we do. Does Magenta go for a kill? Magenta lines themselves up for purple. Interesting. Purple player deciding if they want to trade in or if they would like. They will be trading in next turn. Alright. So, this is where we have to make a decision. I believe the correct move for us here is we will stack there, hit into Europe, and bring our 7 down, hold the middle position. Now, we do have kill lines on purple. Purple has kill lines on us. It is definitely a game that either of us can win. But I am going to be going for white player first. White player trades in, gets 6 troops. They're first in the rotation. They do have an external position, but I fear it is too late for them to be worrying about it. White player continually weakening themselves on the bot. Could have taken an easy take out in Southern Europe, chooses not to, and the bot takes 7. The bot decides to take the easy take. Alright, not quite quite as good for us, but definitely something that is logical. Now, we will be getting 1, 2, 3. There will be 3 trades before us, so we should get a 15 trade if I am not mistaken. Hopefully, we will get. What card are we hoping for our next turn? Best case scenario, we get another cavalry after this turn, allows us to spiral out of control and win the game. It is definitely going to be a good one, folks. Does Magenta block the kill? Magenta takes the easy take in Afghanistan, if I'm not mistaken. Magenta does not have kill lines on me. We don't have to currently worry about this player. Takes the easy take in Quebec. Makes sense. It is Purple's turn. They receive 12 troops, which means we get the 15 trade. We will actually be getting 17 because of Irkutsk, which I believe we could migrate our troops up to there. I feel like that would definitely be a good decision for us to do. Oh, Purple is going for someone, or positioning themselves for a kill. Interesting. So, Purple has decided to position themselves for a kill on us. Actually, Purple decides to go for a position on... We could take out a kill line for Purple, which effectively should protect us from every other player. Ooh, that is definitely a tricky move. I think I'm gonna go for it just to get rid of the worry. There we go. So, that puts Purple in a lot weaker of a position. It allows them not to have a kill line on us, which is definitely something that we want. Most certainly a good player. So, now we can focus on our kill lines on the white player, which I believe the purple player is doing as well. We do have the trade on 20. Does anyone else trade giving us the 25? The only player we don't want to have this trade is purple. Red player taking the Japan position. I don't blame them. I believe... Yes. So this turn we will be going for the white player. We'll use our 19 stack to hit into the western United States, into Central America, Venezuela, Peru, Argentina, Brazil, into North Africa. If we absolutely have to, we do have our Northern Europe position, which we can use to further attack North Africa. Purple player playing it very smart and trying to kill guard. I don't think it is enough. In fact, with them failing to get the kill on black, and black having quite so many troops, that is not looking good for them. So what we will be doing is a play that looks a little bit like that. That gives us 4 cards, which gets us ready for a trade. I may have done this wrong. That is not good, folks. I sure am. If I cannot get this kill with this 15, 4v2, do we get perfect dice? We don't. end our turn, as we physically cannot do anything else. Purple last, they know what we're going for. Yep, well played, good game, my friend. White player definitely takes us out, takes the rest of our cards. What are you doing, sir? Take the kill. Me and Conley are having a great time, as you can see. The red player does go for the kill. I believe they're going for one of them. Yes, they'll be going for both. Red player wins. Who do they eliminate first? Me being the player, of course, I will be the next to be eliminated. That was quite the game. I can't say I'm shocked at the results. I was very close to winning it. Of course, red being a grandmaster, attacking slowly, I'm pretty sure that they were doing that on purpose. So let's try and get into a fixed game, as that is where we truly shine. Whoa, that's an F. Fixed. And let's see where the cards fall here in this next video. Video, battle. It is a balanced blitz, so we'll be seeing just what happens. If you're liking the content, make sure to drop a follow, means a lot. And looks like we will be going against Right Hirabayashi. I was removed from their game. See if we can't get into a fixed classic. Alright, we'll be going against Gunner Jammer 24 from France, Vikings to Super Bowl from the US, Anson Bellum from Canada, and Elwin Thump, which is an extra class, along with Joel from Sweden. Now, Classic Fixed is definitely my superior game mode. I do have strategies in Progressive, but you have to be a little bit more aggressive, and that doesn't always work in your favor. Now, my mistake in the last one, guys, was I should have went for the white player instead of the black player, meaning my pathing was bad. But that is an error on my side for not looking at their cards. So, we have a great play for Australia and North America. We will be taking the North American play. We will be strengthening our forces in Eastern. And we'll just be trying to get value out of our troops. We will be trying to push this 6 stack up. We do, of course, have an Australian Hermit. And they go for the 2. Do they go for the 1? They do. I'm not sure we will be able to get this out of the way. Nope. Oh, that's the bot. So, That is unfortunate, but what can you do? We'll try to do the one-turn Australia play. Does he get good dice on a 3v2? I would personally not do this, as your odds are very low comparatively. But to each their own. They were smart and chose not to. It is orange player's turn. Alliances are disabled in this game. I believe orange will be for the North America position as well. Either that or Europe. Black player starting out strong, has they may be going for the South America position. It is still a little too early to tell. And it is back to red player's turn. They have the smallest troop count and the least amount of territories. Can we get value out of this troop? We do. That is perfect for us. And we'll be moving this 3. Sorry guys, I didn't mean for my phone to go off. So we will be moving from Quebec into the eastern United States. Does pink player roll our 6? I think they do. No, they let us out. Do me a favor and roll that Alaska. Nope, the key. Well, I think we can at least get our troops out. We can't really do anything with them, but it's at least something. Or we could just hold here. That might also be something we should do. Purple goes for the take. Or waits until they're stronger. If I was them, I would be personally trying for the South American position and not the Australian position, but they do almost have it, so I can't blame them if they go for it. It would be a potentially smart thing for them to go for both, as that would make them almost as strong as a Europe or North American position, with the same amount of borders as a North American position. They don't take either. Interesting. I think there's more to this purple player than meets the eye. It is back to the orange player's turn. He does see our 11th threat stack. Not sure what he does with it. Maybe he starts migrating to Europe. That would definitely be the better play for him. So what do you do, good sir? Moves his 5 down. He wants a battle. Alright. So what we do in this position is we just continue to stack down. We will be using our 6 stack on this too, try and get a little bit of value, and maybe start migrating through the continent. Red player wants the European continent for themselves. I don't blame them, it is a pretty good continent bonus. Do we get value out of our position? We managed to do it. So we will be going another turn, losing no troops. Very good for us. So, this is, That is wonderful for us, horrible for the orange player. By this point in time, the orange player should definitely consider migrating out of the United States. Now, while this is going on, I think the next troop stack that we use will be this position in Cyan. What does purple do? We do have the dominating potential in North America with a difference of 15 to 10. We also will have orange get a reinforcement bonus, so we'll see if they do it. If orange is really trying to go for North America, they will use Western Africa to attack in Brazil. They're not giving up North America so easy. We were here first, though. So, sorry, my dude. Do we have a 10 set? We don't yet. Best case scenario for us, the bot continues to hit the player. But we don't have a way to connect our 6 stack. Red player takes an easy take and proceeds to guard the canal. Interesting. So we will be attacking up with our 6 stack, hopefully get good dice. We got good dice, works for me. We will be furthering to move this position up and hopefully merge it into the North American position as orange is doing. Apart from red, we do have a direct path into... Oof. Purple not looking too happy from that position. Still rocking COVID, hopefully getting them COVID wins. Purple strengthening their position to hopefully keep orange out of the way. Let's see what they do. Do they finish their conquest of Australia?
Yeah.
Good. I'm hoping to signal to them that I would like to be their ally and not let them let orange out. Orange player does hit a position that is favorable to them, but not unfavorable to me. Do we have the 10 trade? We do. So we will be just completely death stacking in Eastern US until we have this entire continent. The only option for orange is to leave. With us getting the 10 trade, that is definitely in our favor. What does red player do in this situation? My hope is that they start to migrate away, or maybe through to upset the orange player. Not entirely sure why they're not going for the Europe position. That is what I would have been doing at this point in now be doing is transitioning our way with this stack into North America. Orange hopefully sees which way the wind's blowing and decides to leave. We will be continuing this position as no one else besides Australia, who is hopefully our friend. Hopefully Australia catches the gist. We don't have alliances, but we can still try to signal to them what we want to do with the moats. They don't let our 4 out, but we can still use that 4 on this 1. What trade do they get? They also get the 10 trade. It's not going to go in your favor to keep stacking in a position that there is a 30 stack. If I was you, I would try to just leave. Migrate your 9 through. It's not a smart decision for either of us, my friend. We have another 26 emotes left to collect. The ones that we mostly want are the This Is Fine, the Turtle Shell, Hard Eyes, and the Dash.
Yeah!
We continue to see good dice on our rolls. Orange player running out of space to get free takes from. Only has 1 free take left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Has 8 positions. This will create 9 for them. Still in our favor. We do have the big trade with the Joker. If purple could just smack this orange player, that would help so much. Just give them all 1-2. Or do that. That works too. Purple directly helping us in our ever-long fight against orange. Come on, smack that 6. No, why would you do such a thing? This is causing an attrition battle. Ooh, nice.
Yeah!
Orange player officially has run out of takes, hoping that the bot decides to take troops out of this. red player creating a guard where them and black are teamed. Interesting. What does red player do? Apologize that I've been clearing my throat. I do have COVID and I'm not feeling well. That is wonderful for us. It allows us to have quite the advantage on orange. Pink player takes out my 3. They do not. They start pushing into the continent. That is what we like to see. Me and orange are in a stare down. If they don't leave, there will come a time where I have enough troops to where I can just crush them. We'll be waiting one more turn, see if we can get a 10 stack. Not sure if we can, but we do have at least 10 troops over them, so I'm not too concerned. If orange was smart, they would see which way the wind's blowing, and they would proceed to leave the North American position. Orange player doubles down, slams my stack. They don't slam the stack, they just merge. We are back to a tied game. So what we'll be doing from this position is we will add on to here, and then upon our trade next turn, actually, where's this? Central America? So yeah, we just hold this position, and we'll get some extra troops that way. So we hold on to our position in Central America. Red getting free takes on orange player helps us tremendously. See if we can get a free take. We do. And we end our turn because we want to hold this position. If we could get one more free take out of this, that would be perfect for us. We do get the big trade without having to use a joker, which means we might get another one, in which case we can eradicate the orange player off the board. How's that for a turn of events? You try and be a stick in my side, and then I just delete you from the game. Come on, purple. Smack that 6, my friend. You know you want that bonus. Purple player continuing to fortify their position, not letting the orange player have their excess troops. Definitely is good for us. Orange starts spending their troops elsewhere. Makes sense. If I was the purple player, I would try and smash my way through. Black player secures themselves a position on the board. red player potentially plays border patrol with the black player. Still not entirely sure. No, but they threatened them. I'm not sure when they did it, but they made the Joker not the default throw-in, which makes me happy. Now that we have this position, we can attack up and show the orange player we mean business. We officially have 11 troops over them. Good for us, bad for them. Did we get another trade? We have an 8 set. We wait for the other. Does purple player eradicate their position? Would be quite the interesting chain of events. I believe they just get the easy take with their 4. They prohibit the orange player from getting an easy take with their stack.
Yeah.
Orange player potentially getting fed up with me slams my stack. Doesn't slam the stack yet. They definitely will be soon. I will be forcing the orange player out of their position. If I was orange player at this point in time, I would probably just smash into the purple player. It sucks, you lose some troops, but at least you're not a not-have. Black player strengthening their commanding position in North Africa. Now, I could have 20 troops left in North America, which would make me frail, but it would get rid of this thorn in my side known as the orange player. I think what I do is I further move my troops into my position. If we're lucky, pink player will attack orange. Red player gets an easy take in Afghanistan and pushes back into the North American border. We continue to slowly delete the troops of orange player. Should we take them outstream? I'm not entirely sure. They have 3. Ah, but we don't get the kill. Purple would. So until that position is gone, we are not able to do that. This position is gone, we'll be taking out the orange player. My position in Kamchatka is gone, but that is okay. Purple does me a solid and decides that they want to take out the orange player. That would be wonderful. Do it. Smack 'em. Smack 'em. Give 'em the old 1-2. Takes an easy take up in Siberia from Yakutsk. player continues their quest. Do they decide to fight the purple player? Not yet. But now they realize what I've been doing with their troops. If we can get a cavalry next turn, that would be glorious for us. It's too bad alliances aren't on, because I would gladly take orange out of the game. What I'm doing here is creating a position where I am in a controlling position of orange. It used to just take places on the board as bots. No real rhyme or reason, just occupying space. Do we get the trade? We get the big trade again. If you will just simply smack this 5, I will take him out of the game for you. Yeah, use that 12 to smack into that 5, my guy. Do it. Yes. Thank you. Oh my lord. Now with that, as long as orange doesn't have a set, I will be taking them out of the game. A little costly, but definitely worth it. It appears he does not. He did, but it is only a 6 trade. Orange says, I am getting out of here. I do not want anything to do with this area. Does he go for a kill on the pink bot? I believe he does. Pink bot only having 2 cards, I'm not entirely sure what his plan is here, but it is huge for us. This allows us to clean up all of North America, as well as get a kill on the pink bot, and possibly the orange player. Black takes the kill on the pink bot. Takes 2 cards, force trades in. Does he kill the orange player? Black decides to take a bonus from purple. That is wonderful. It incites a war that is not between us. Decides not to guard their African position. Interesting. So what red player does determines the fate of this game. Do they break, and do they retreat? if he does not move. Purple will hopefully retreat from that position, as we will take them out of the game if not. Not entirely sure why the purple player would want an enemy at this point in the game, but I suppose. Red, of course, takes their bonus back. And takes orange out of the game. So what does red player do from here? Nothing. We'll be making another trade. My guy, what are you doing? If I was you, I would retreat that stack back into yourself, sir. Creates an enemy in the black player. Interesting. This might be a game where we're in not have, but we are definitely in the lead. Black player gives the purple player a way out, so that way they don't have to keep battling me. Interesting. Kinda got my back up against the wall in the current game. We could let the other players fight. Will they ever get stronger? player turn there. Or better yet, withdraw. Purple retreats back into themselves. Opens up the black player's stack. Interesting. I have no clue how to deal with this game, so we're just gonna play it out. Gonna try and lose as many troops as possible, and hopefully be strong. Go for the Japan position. Let purple get too strong and have the other players deal with it. So what do you do from here if you're purple? Really? You double down and keep going harder? Definitely something you could do. I don't know if I would do it, but... Black player effectively went for the Australian position, ditched their Africa position, which has a higher bonus, so that way they didn't have to be against this bad man. Do we have a 10 trade? Not yet. Do we get it? We do get the 10 trade, so where do we want... Probably Greenland is where we should take the +2. We just can't get people to get off our backs for like 1 second in this game. This entire game we've been at war. What does red do here? Red attacks the purple player. Red takes the continent of Africa. No. Sucks we lose our +2, but that is the way the cookie crumbles. Because we need that extra troop. try to signal to the purple player that we are not going to be dealing with this for any longer. If purple is smart, they withdraw their troops at this point. So now we show them that we don't mess around, and we are going to slow roll them this turn. If they still continue, we will be slamming them. I want red to incite war with purple. I don't think red will be doing that. This won't be going good for either me or purple. You want to double down? Fine, I'll slam you.
Yeah.
Alright, purple. I'll meet you on your level. What do you do here if you're purple? Do you slam me? You're the one that messed up. I mean, I gave you ample opportunities. Yeah, he slams me. So what does red do? Does red break me? Black player, if you want to win, now is your chance. He is not too concerned with winning. Does red player hit me? They finish off the purple player. Interesting.
Yeah.
And he goes into the field of black. He plays third in this game. Purple was a beginner. Orange was a beginner. Black was a grandmaster. And red is a beginner. We got a very shiny hat as our reward. Still waiting on this avatar to go on sale. Don't believe she is. No. But we'll get there. We play another game. Nope. Nope. 3 bots and 2 people. That looks like a collaboration if I have ever seen one. True random fixed. Let's see. Looks like they're adding in a bot for a name that they like. Alright, where do we spawn? Appreciate you if you're just tuning in. As you're aware, as by the title of the stream, this is Strategic Saturday. We will be fortifying our position in this game. Red player goes for the Australia position, I am pretty sure. Our alliance is on. They are. See if we can't make an alliance with the purple player. Red goes for turn 1 Australia. No, turn 2 Australia. Magenta takes an easy take on the white player. Off in Great Britain. Works for me. Eliminate some of my enemies from here. They'll trade back and forth from these troops a bit. Do we get the easy take? Ooh. We get the easy take there. Both pink and red wanting the Australian position. We have a friend in the North American position. Our best goal is to have the magenta and red players attrition battle while me and the white player get really strong. Oh, good lord. White player migrates their troops into North America, giving them only one external position. Overextends, but does get the connect. Nice. Slams the 5. Lets my 4 out, like a gentleman. We don't want to spin in their face, so we will be attacking this turn. Purple going for the South America position, which we've foreshadowed. Red accepts my ally request. What I did was both a friendly move to magenta and red. The only player not allied with me will be South America, which will be the only player I won't have connection to. Very good for us. We bring our 5 in to attack in the Ukraine. And the white player, General Grafnost from local Antarctica, chooses to further their position in the United States and Canada and Mexico. The magenta player incites violence to the red player. They do not. They will be going for the Africa position. We almost have ourselves a continent, boys. Look, this is going ever in our favor. Purple further getting rid of the troops that we have to get rid of. Hopefully magenta uses their last troop in Great Britain to attack either Northern Europe or Western Europe, and Scandinavia will attack another couple turns, effectively giving us a free country. We don't have a big trade. We don't have a trade. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our 2 and connect our troops. And strengthen the UK. What we hope to see this turn is this 3 attack Northern Europe. Wow. Magenta, this is your last turn to get your troops through. I would take it if I was you. If you hold there, that's even better. Nice. Alright, we officially have 2 strong positions in the Europe play. Now, if all things are good, he uses the last of his troops there to attack. Hopefully he doesn't attack the 6, but what can you do? Either way, we will have to take our position soon. Did we end up getting the big trade? The infantry trade. Red player attacks Siam. Red player finishes their value in the Congo. White player takes their continental bonus. Next turn they take their bonus. Pink player, I believe, uses their 6 to attack Brazil. Connects, or just attacks Brazil. Ooh, that was hefty. They do connect. Do they take the continent? Not this turn. Next turn. Now we only have the infantry trade, so that is unfortunate for us. I give purple one last chance to get their value out of their 3. I don't think they take it. South America is officially a continent. It has the strong inner guard. Red connects the rest of their troops and leaves their 10 out so they can attack from both. Smart. The reason why I like this play is it allows you to keep your strong inner guard in Siam while having China, which can attack India, Afghanistan, Ural, Siberia, and Mongolia without blocking off your big stack that effectively allows you to have both stacks at the ready to attack in any direction you so please. White finishes their bonus. There's no need to defend against that border, as I am your ally, my friend. non-threat guard in the Northwest Territory. Western Africa getting strong. I believe they take the bonus this turn, as they should. We do not have a trade. We will be taking purple out of the equation in our area. White player liked that I didn't defend their border. Purple, I think, is our only enemy. It is in our benefit to try and start eliminating them from the outer areas of the board, inciting a war between purple and either magenta or white. I think red sees that as well, giving me and red the advantage. White player, I'm assuming, attacks purple, as that is their only choice, which is also detrimental to them. Nobody breaks us this turn. I don't see a reason for magenta to break us. They definitely need a bonus, though. We do get the big trade this turn, which is good for us. I believe pink player takes their bonus this turn. They do not. They say, I'm gonna break you. They break everyone this turn. Whoa. I didn't see that one coming, that's for sure. So magenta incites a war with the white player. Magenta is bad neighbor. Definitely not what I was expecting to see. We say, hey, you can break us, because we don't want to deal with any of that. They're tag teaming on the white player. Purple says, I see what you're doing and I am okay with it. Come on, red. I think red sees what's going on. And white player suicides into them. Not quite what we expect to see. White player sees the way the turtles are turning and helps me out. Magenta says, I don't understand this game at all. Alright then. I thought they were tag teaming. Apparently I had confirmation bias. That is my bad. We do have the ability to take Magenta out of the game. I think that is our move. This Magenta cannot be trusted. We do get a Joker for our efforts. We signal to Red that they can have the Africa position. What does Purple do in this situation? They take Africa for themselves. Does he? Red player takes white out of the game. What does Purple do from here? Do they slam into me? Do they slam into Red? They say, I'm trusting you. Red player now proceeds to slam purple. I believe I don't have to do anything to win this game. In this game, me and purple go second. We don't have a big trade yet. Every border is defended. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We each have 12 territories. So whoever red will hit will determine who gets cards. He will hit me, so I will not be getting the bonus troop. We have an infantry trade. In this turn, we take some territory, see if we can't get 12 for ourselves. And purple holds in central. No. We win this game. In this position. It is up to one of them to do something to change that. I believe it is in our best interest to try and take some territory. We're all evenly matched. I'm not sure which way the wind will blow. They allowed me to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 positions. That is good for us. Me and purple are in a position to where I hit you, you hit me. Red is in a position to where whoever he hits decides the end of the game. So, where does this game take us? Does purple take red out of the area? No, 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 buddy. You attack purple first. I'll release you from wherever you are. Red says our alliance is over. Red slams me. Red slams no one. Now this is quite the game, because now we are at a stalemate. If purple is to do something, do it now. Do they slam the red player? Purple lets red out of their cage. Fortifies back into their position. Do we have the big trade? We do. We see the big trade. Purple no longer in a position to where they can fight me. What does red do here? Who do they hit? Do they slam me? And we get suicided into. And we get suicided into in the end of the game. That is definitely a way this can go. We get second place. Purple giving us equity for what we did. Finishes one off. I thank you, good sir. Well played. Good game. Thank you. And we survive to the next turn. We cannot physically do anything. There's nothing we can do from this position. and you'll love to see it. Can't really win if you get suicided into in the final 3. Well, now, looking back on it, I didn't really incite anything to get suicided into, but I do know what I did. I didn't work with the red player on purple, which means Red was mad at me for this. But, yeah, I'll be your friend, bud. We beat a beginner, an expert, and another beginner, and lost to a fellow master. So, I believe this is where I'm going to end the stream tonight, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit the follow button. If you are more interested in more of my content, you can check me out on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube. I also have a Twitter account. Usernames are the same as this one, @QuickerTrigger. Appreciate you guys for tuning in.